Although the OPPO Enco Air5 checks most boxes, it doesn't support any high-res codecs like LDAC or even LHDC. And in order to get spatial audio, you must have an OPPO device running ColorOS 12 or newer than that, but it's got a few things going for it. First, its battery life is pretty decent, up to 6.5 hours for the buds and 27 hours with the case. It also has large 12mm drivers, and its sound quality is very customizable because of that 10-band graphic EQ, which I think is pretty well implemented because it's said to have a large Q factor. This means adjusting the individual bands doesn't really affect the adjacent frequencies. So if for any reason you don't like its sound quality out of the box, it's relatively easy to fix it, which is what I did to the OPPO Enco Air5. We're going to talk more about its sound quality, its EQ settings, as well as their performance in terms of mic pickup, noise cancelling, and transparency. So buckle up, links in the pinned comment. If you want to check the latest price, click here for Shopee and subscribe for more reviews like this one. Now, their microphone quality is not bad at all, though it's got that typical robotic voice capture of such TWS earbuds using the regular HFP protocol. Its background noise reduction and voice filtering in noisy conditions is pretty decent. This was tested in both quiet and noisy conditions using really loud cafe noise and wind noise from this fan. I'm now making a phone call in a quiet place using the OPPO Enco Air5. I'm now making a phone call in a noisy and windy place using the OPPO Enco Air5. A quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now as for active noise cancelling, it's pretty decent for just dumbing down the noise of human chatter and general everyday sounds like public transport, but it's really not the most powerful noise canceller because I'm not getting that deep sense of silence, especially in the lower frequencies. So I would describe it as being effective enough for not having to raise the volume of your music in noisy places in order to beat the noise outside. But you still have some of that background noise coming through the earbuds. Anyway, this is what its noise cancelling sounds like. Now, if you want to compare their active noise cancelling and call quality to other products, for just $1 per month or more, you can access my secret weapon, my personal database, which lets you compare their samples A to B directly. Hundreds of people have joined up because this saves you so much time, being able to just cut through all the marketing and compare the products yourself without visiting a store. Most stores don't even let you try the products due to hygiene reasons. So join now on YouTube or Patreon through the links below. As for its transparency mode, the pass-through is good enough for general awareness and even face-to-face conversations because it does pass through and amplify ambient sounds around me, both near and far, and even my own voice. But it doesn't sound very natural because it doesn't pass through the upper mids and highs above 2 kHz. So the transparency feels pretty occluded even though you can hear your surroundings rather well. As a result, I would rate its transparency average, not that great really. As for its sound quality, out of the box, I have to admit that I wasn't so impressed with its sound. It's mid-focused, yes, but it sounded rather thin in the bass, and there was quite a bit of sibilance in the upper mids. The thunderous bass setting did boost the bass frequencies, as you can see from these frequency sweeps, but it didn't hit the right spot for me. That being said, with the 10-band graphic EQ, I did fix it, by boosting the bass quite significantly, then reducing the 250Hz band to clean up the bass separation. I also tweaked the mid-range to keep the emphasis on vocals but also reducing sibilance, and then I added more air in the soundstage by maxing the 16kHz band. The result is sound quality that's quite enjoyable to listen to, whether it's rock, synthwave, classical, or R&B music. Anyway, here's the difference before and after applying my EQ, which I dubbed the Aeronex EQ setting.
Follow your lead. Ain't no games we play for keeps. You got the ring, so tell me, Papa, what do you need? Free in the morning while you getting dressed. Zeus in the evening if you're feeling stressed. Tough by your decisions, I trust. Cause you only want the best for us, baby. I'll be a friend on the weekend when we hanging out. A lover on call, boy, I make a vow that you're my number one priority. Just keep giving me all your love. Don't stop giving me all your love. I'm sitting in the palm of your hand. Your wish is my command. Just keep giving me all your love. Yes, it took a real man to bring it out of me. Gave me good love, baby, and now I see what.
To compare their sound quality to other headphones and earbuds, go to louandwireless.com/soundsamples. One more thing to check out is sound space mode. If you just want some white noise, some ambient sound effects, you don't have to play 10-hour loops on YouTube anymore because OPPO's got its own collection of looping ambient sounds in the Hey Melody app. It also has a gaming mode that combines low latency and a unique sound tuning for games. Now, to be honest, although I can see what they're trying to do with that tuning, emphasizing certain upper mid-range frequencies to clarify footsteps and gunshots in games, it also sucks the low frequency energy from the sound, which ends up making it sound anemic. So usually I leave it turned off when gaming. So those are my thoughts on the OPPO Enco Air5. What do you think about these earbuds based on the tests and sound samples in this video? Let me know in the comments. Links in pinned comment. If you want to check their latest price, click here for Shopee and subscribe for more reviews like this one. And by the way, watch this video to find out which are the best sounding earbuds of this year so far.